This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I apply what? Unlimited pressure, because pressure does what? It bursts pipes, folks. Listen, so hear me and hear me. Well, let's get right into it, man. Anthony Joshua, I regret sometimes what I say in reference to him talking about him sparring Tyson Fury. Come on, folks. This is the dodo headness. This is the brain full of mush and the brainwash followerisms. This is what we're talking about here. If He Knows His Sport and these real and super real and ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets did not hold the feet to the fire of Anthony Joshua, he would not be coming back to saying this. He meant it unquestionably and unequivocally that he wanted to spar Tyson Fury. You know why? It was a two-pronged thing. Let me explain it to you in three-dimensional thinking fashion or three-dimensional thinking ability. First and foremost, you need to let this marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Listen, folks, the medulla oblongata. Anthony Joshua wanted to spar Tyson Fury so that he can kill two birds with one stone. Get a feel of what it was like to fight a Tyson Fury. And then at the same time, to try to see if he could spar Tyson Fury in hopes that his sparring would help Tyson Fury to try to beat Deontay Wilder. But here's the thing. I already told you, Anthony Joshua can't prep you for Deontay Wilder. Because Deontay Wilder, his last name is Wilder. Take the ER, wild. That means he's wild. When he came out of the womb, he was wild. And then you add that means he's wilder. You get it? Nah, y'all didn't catch that. Blah, blah, blah. This one needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum, the medulla oblongata. So hear me and hear me. Well, his last name is Wild. Then you add the last two ER. That means he is wilder. He is wilder than wild. Wild in its of itself is something that can't be controlled. It's something that is just, not something that is a quiet storm. When it comes at you, you know that it's causing all kinds of ruckus around it. It's causing all kinds of noise. This is Deontay Wilder's fist, the sledgehammer. Because when he hits you, it comes at such a snappy rate, you can't see it coming. Look at Luis Ortiz. Look at Dominic Brazil. They couldn't see it coming. Deontay Wilder fights like a man, a young man with nothing held back. It's admirable, man. Let me say it again. Deontay Wilder fights like a young man with nothing held back. It's admirable. But in this case, it's not mistaken. Let me say it again. In this case, it's not mistaken because Deontay Wilder puts his whole commitment, damn near puts his whole soul in his fists. So Anthony Joshua can't prepare Tyson Fury for something like that because he doesn't commit to anything. That's why we call him AJ Devo. This guy's not commit to fighting Deontay Wilder. So how can he commit in a sparring to prep Tyson Fury? It's because we kept the foot on the what? On the necks. We kept the foot on the what? On the necks. And we were like Tibetan mastiff, man. We applied what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. We burst the damn pipes. And it forced this man to see the errors of his ways. Because how can you be the number 3 heavyweight? How can Tyson Fury be the number 2 heavyweight? And y'all got to team up to try to take down the number 1 heavyweight. Y'all can try. Y'all can still spar. It's not going to do anything because you can't prepare for an enigma. You can't prepare for an anomaly. You just can't prepare for that. So go ahead and try, Anthony Joshua. But you got caught, you know what I'm saying, with your tail in between your legs. That's what happened. He got caught with his tail in between his legs. And it's not that you made a gaffe in what you said. You just had a moment where you were honest and you got caught being honest. Now you're trying to retract. You're trying to have your proverbial Olivia Pope moment. But like the great Maya Angelou once said, God rest her soul. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Let me say it again. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Anthony Joshua Ben showed you he's AJ Devo. He Ben showed you he didn't want no free smoke from Deontay Wilder. So him retracting is just him doing what he always does. When the going gets tough, he runs away from the pressure. That's all he's doing right now. He knows the flack is coming hard on him. He knows the pressure is coming in on him. He's having to hear these Deontay Wilder questions left and right. And how weak does it make you look that you have to team up with the guy that he's fighting next to have to see if you can have a chance? Why don't you just do it off the strength of your own sparring? Why don't you do it off of the strength of your own confidence? It's because Anthony Joshua never had confidence in the first place, folks. So y'all got to see the real for what it is. It's really that damn simple. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.